Hello and welcome. In this video we will learn how to use MSR Whisperlite stove. Make sure that you are using your stove out in the open area and away from flammable products like your tent, sleeping bag and stuff like that. Let's see what we have in our bag here. This is the main Whisperlite stove. It's manufactured by MSR. This is very heavy duty durable stove that you can use with petrol and other fuel. These three are the legs of MSR stove, which you can just simply press it this way and spread out. This is the priming cup. This is the main stove. This is the fuel line through which the fuel travels. Goes up this way, this line, down, and then comes out this way here. There are two pieces of fuel line, the one outer and the other one is the inner fuel line. This is called arm bracket. After the stove, we have something called a heat reflector, which is in a form of a disc that you can have. Simply just open that, put that on the ground. Secondly, we get windshield, which is aluminium. It works as a wind barrier. You want to take both the ends, patch them about an inch length and bend on one side. You can create one more bend if you have enough space. The next piece here is the pump. This is the plunger which helps create the pressure inside, and this is how the pump sits in the fuel bottle. Filter for fuel. This is where the air comes out. This is from where you control the fuel. Now I'm going to take the fuel cap off. Make sure that the fuel is still the fuel line. And then we'll take the pump and insert it inside. Bring it to the eye level. Make some adjustments if need be. And then start tightening. It's important that you check that your stove is locked here. So by doing righty-tighty, and also that it's not dripping any fuel. If it's dripping any fuel, redo the pump. Now you have to connect your stove with the pump. So bring the fuel line to the pump, insert in and latch with the arm bracket and start pumping. You need to pump for about 20 to 25 times to create pressure inside the bottle. On. Fuel will start traveling here and come out into. Once there is fuel in the priming cup, make sure that it's not spilling out, that the fuel outline is closed. Bring a lighter and light the priming cup. At this time, it's important that you get the wind protection so that the fire doesn't spread over your fuel or yourself. Once the liquid fuel all burns down, it will heat up the fuel line. This is the time when you want to turn it on and light the top end here. Once the yellow flame dies down, you want to light the top of the stove with a lighter. Once our stove is lit, we can bring our pot on top. After blowing on the fire, we will wait for a few minutes for our stove to cool down. We can use this time to wrap up. We can use this time to pack windshield and heat reflector. This can go back straight into our bag. And then before you detach your stove, make sure that it is cooled off. There is still some amount of fuel in your pump and fuel line, so you want to conserve all of that. So give some pressures inside, pull out your fuel cap, take the stove, since stove is very fragile, it's always a good idea to pack your stove with some cushioning. It's always good idea to pack your stove in and collapse all three legs, so it's easy to pack them.